Hey guys, we're back here in my friend's shop with the jet boat project. I've done a little bit of sanding off camera because last time we left off I had just laid down some new gel coat and I knew it would need to be sanded down. The finish was, you could see all the brush marks in it and whatnot. It didn't lay down very flat. I was okay with that, so we got to sanding. Let's show you what I got. All right, off camera I did some sanding and I laid some black guide coat in here. You can see the brush marks and all the low spots in this hole. All of this is bare fiberglass, which I sanded down too. And we've got some big low spots in here. You know, me never doing this before, I thought I could eyeball it and see exactly what was high and low. Well, not exactly, but I thought I would get it close enough. Not even close. This hole is very wavy with the new fiberglass I laid up in. You can see here, maybe if I get the light just right, how the brush mark showed up in the gel coat. Started sanding it down, almost immediately hit fiberglass in some spots, and we had some really low areas like this where the sander didn't even touch the guide coat. So I'm going to sand out all the spots that have that black guide coat in it with the edge of my DA, my 6-inch DA, and we will lay in some body filler. I don't want the gel coat that thick in these areas. If I just came in and sanded that down, sure, I could probably fill it up with gel coat. You can lay it pretty thick. But anytime gel coat's thick, it's not as flexible. It's kind of like an unreinforced body filler. It will crack if the hole flexes too much, and that's exactly why I'm here fixing this stuff. So let's not do it again. So I'm going to sand out all those deep spots, and we'll start body filling this in, and we'll get back to sanding. We got all the guide coat sanded out of it. We're gonna lay up some body filler now. Got it all wiped down and prepped. I can feel a lot of those imperfections now. Now that I know where they're at and whatnot, I can feel a lot of them. I think I'm just gonna start from here forward and lay as thin as I can a layer of body filler. Why am I not doing the other side? Because I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know if this is the right way to do it. So I'm gonna sand all these out, body filler it, and then see if I can get this side to sand perfectly flat. When I use the guide coat, all of it comes off, and then we'll start looking at gel coating it. And I'm gonna do multiple coats that time, and hopefully we'll be good. All right, let's get back to it. So the original plan here was to spread this body filler, sand it all down, and see what it looked like, go to the other side. Turns out, I'm impatient. I'm gonna spread body filler on the other side because I don't really see how this could go wrong. Now that this stuff is all set up, I'm going to take the high spots off with the 6-inch DA, and then when we get closer, I will start blocking it out. I actually got a new tool. I've got a pneumatic block sander. Hopefully it'll speed up the process a bit. Anyways, let's get to it. I got this all knocked down on this side. I used just any old black spray paint I had laying around as a guide coat, just kind of fogged it on there. I've found that that really helps me see the highs and lows when I'm block sanding it. Otherwise, it all looks perfect to me. And this guide coat just, I don't know, helps me keep track of what's already been sanded and whatnot. But anyways, I've got this knocked down to where I'm starting to be able to see through the body filler. It's getting really thin in areas. So I think we're really close. I'm gonna start using the pneumatic air sander, the block sander, and we'll see if we can't get this knocked down. While this guide coat dries though, I'm gonna knock down the other side and we'll be good to go. All right, we're still waiting for the guide coat to dry, but I did hit it with the sander and it gummed up that sanding pad as you saw. But even just in that 30 seconds I was sanding, this is straight off the DA. You know, I was going over it and it was starting to look pretty good, and to my eyes it almost looked flat. But this allows you to see here we sanded all this, but this is a low spot, and I don't think I could feel that at all. So that's teaching me the importance of using a guide coat if you want something actually flat. I know this is the bottom of the boat and nobody's ever going to see it. And up in the front here, it won't even be in the water when we're running anyways. So, you know, some people may ask, why do all this work to get this so perfect? Well, this is practice for me for the top. I'm no expert in any of this. So this is all just kind of practice for me. Learn how to use these materials and the tools, and that way when we paint the top, hopefully we can get as close to a showroom quality as we can. We'll see though. All right, let me get back at it. All right, we've done a bunch of sanding. I've got this all cleaned up. I think we're pretty much ready to gel coat this side. I'm gonna do one side at a time because I'm not sure that I have enough to do the other. I've only got probably half a gallon left. So I've got this all flattened out, all sanded down. I think all this back in here is pretty good, and this should be perfect now. So I don't think I'm going for perfection here, but I think it'll be pretty close. I don't have enough time to OCD about the bottom of this boat for another month. So let's get to it. I'm gonna mix up some gel coat and we'll start painting. All right, we've got our first coat of gel coat down. This one I thought this through this time, and I did not put wax in this. So I'm able to lay another coat directly on top of this. Same as last time, I didn't get full coverage. There's certain areas that just aren't perfect, but it's pretty good. This up here I think is the best. This turned out, you know, thicker. So we're gonna just put another coat on top of this. In about 20 minutes, I'm gonna let this kind of tack up a bit. I'm gonna put another coat on top and see how it goes. Hopefully this'll go much better this time. I think it's going to. It's looking a whole lot better. All right, let's give it some time. Second coat is done. I put wax in the second coat because I think we got good coverage, and I think I should be able to sand this down and not sand through. I hope. We'll find out. I keep forgetting to film me painting this because once you mix up that gel coat, you have a very short amount of time to get this on. By the time I get from the back of the boat to the front of the boat, just on this half, it's already starting to set up, but we'll show you what we got here. Obviously there's still brush marks in it because I did brush it on and I did not thin it because I wasn't looking for that yellow color that I tend to get with this gel coat. But I have full coverage and it looks like it's on there pretty thick, so I should be able to sand it down. And because the body work was hopefully done a whole lot better this time, hopefully we will get a good result from this one. We'll see though. Gel coat's all set up. Since we put that wax in the top layer, it should be ready to sand. I'm getting pretty beat and it's getting pretty late, so I'm gonna sand till I can't sand anymore, and I'm gonna go home. We'll get back at it again in the morning. So I'll see you guys tomorrow.